Welcome back everybody. So guys, in this class I'm just gonna teach you about some new elements which is added in the HTML5. So I'm starting from the meter tag. Well, we just started learning about the HTML5's new tags from you know the semantic tags, but right now I'm just gonna teach you some other tags. The meter tag. Well, I just don't know why I created this div tag, which is not necessary, but it's okay. Let's just go to the browser to see what is it. Refresh, and this is a meter tag. Did you see that? The blank space, it means it's nothing. Is it looking like a meter, or how it can look like a meter? I'm going to the notepad back and adding any space. Actually, did you remember that the attributes are a big part of the HTML, but in the old HTML they preferred the W3C preferred to use the style tags, style attribute, and basically the CSS for most of the works which can be done by the attribute. Well, for the meter case, what we can use the minimum attribute, the min attribute, okay, the max attribute, cool, and the value attribute. Okay, so what are these attributes can do? The max attribute, exactly the max value for the meter, the minimum value for the meter, and the value you chose for the meter. For example, the max is 10 or the 100, the minimum is 0, and the value is 50. So I'm just gonna use that. I'm just putting the minimum value as 0 and the maximum value as 10, and I'm just putting the value as 5. So let's just save and go to the browser back and refresh. This is what I just created. So now it's the result of the combination of these three attributes. The minimum value is 0, the maximum is 10. So the 5 is a half of the max and the minimum value. That's why the green color is stuck on the half. So cool. If I just put it here, the 20, okay, I just put it the 20 here. So now the value is still 5, but the minimum is 0 and the maximum is 20. So refresh. Now it's not the half, now it's about quarter. Okay, so in this way you can just work on it. If I just put the 200, so refresh. Now it's very small, only 2.5% of the whole meter. But if I just put the 50 now, save and refresh, now it's covering a big area. But again, if I just put here the 100, so refresh, and now it's around half. Great. Now if I just put the 20 here, the 20, so refresh, now it's actually removed a little bit. So in this way we work on a meter. In the same way, we have the other attribute, the progress. The progress is a tag, not an attribute. So I'm going to show you how it works. Save and refresh. Now this is a progress. You can see that it's running. But for the progress one, they just don't recommend, the W3C don't recommend to put the minimum value. Just directly put the maximum. The minimum will be 0, and the value, how much you want, the 50. Now you will see that it will stick. Refresh. Now they both are looking same and pretty awesome, but they have the different look. And if you just want to make them active, for example, you just want to make them the real-time value, so you have to use the jQuery or the JavaScript for this purpose. You can make them, you can put them in an uploader. You can use them to make a beautiful interactive uploader file, uploading progress or a meter. So guys, in this way we just use these. This is the time to learn some more. Go to the notepad back. I'm gonna guide you about the summary and the detail tag here. So this summary first, okay, cover it all, summary. Now sorry about that, we have to put the details first, then the summary will be inside the details tag. So put the summary details first, go inside the detail and just cut off this one, the summary, and paste it inside it, and then put anything after the summary. We can put the UL, we can put the H1, we can put the P. I'm just gonna put the P for now, but as I said, we can put anything. I'll just guide you about this too. This is the paragraph inside the summary, inside the details tag. Open the dialog, okay, whatever, or sorry, not the dialog, basically open up the details, save. or we can simply type there because you know that this is a summary tag, so we can put the para. Okay, the para. When I just click on the para, I'll see this paragraph. Save and go to the browser and refresh. Now I'm only watching the para. As I said that I just only can watch the para, but when I just click on the para, this is the paragraph inside the details tag. Click back, it's got back. Click back. Now in this way, I think you just got how to do that. And something more I'm just gonna do, I'm just using the BR here because these are not the block level elements, these are the inline elements. So now they are perfect. What more I need? There are some more elements, but before that I'm just gonna apply the UL2 there to just confirm to you that we can use any element inside the details tag. Just use the li, some simple li's, the home, the software, oh sorry about that, the articles. Save and go to the browser and refresh. Now again, we are just only watching the para. Click on it anywhere, okay, on it, and this is block level. You can see that this is block level because it's covering the whole area of the body. Just click anywhere in the same line and we're just watching. You can see that now we are watching this one too. So I think this is perfect and awesome. So guys, after that I'm just gonna teach you some more new elements. So I'm just gonna press enter, and what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna create the figure, oh sorry about that, yeah, the figure tag. I'm going inside the figure tag here, as you can see, and then what I'm just creating, and what is the figure tag? First I'm just gonna create that, clear that actually the figure is just like simple an image. It can be an image or the video, okay, and we can put the caption for the video or the image by using just the tag named fig caption, and there we can add the image too. So img src and just put the image. So I'm just going to the master project, and there is the HTML. Basically I'm just coming here because I just want to copy the my home, and I'm just going to the HTML, and here I'm just pasting the my home pic, and I'm simply attaching the my home pic here, my home.jpg, and then adding something more like style. Basically I'm just gonna give the style with it to it, the width 200px. Save and refresh. Now this is the image you've seen. You can see that is. And one thing more, if I just go to the notepad back, and it's the image is in the figure, if I just cut that and paste before or after the figure, okay, now image is not in the figure. So refresh. Now you can see that the image is looking the ordinary image which we can use and upload by the simple methods. But if the image is inside the figure, so exactly in a figure way, you know that it's just like a figure, okay. And I'm just putting the value, I'm just putting this is the figure 1.5 or whatever you can say, 1.1, and save and go to the browser and refresh. Now this is a figure 1.1 exactly. The fig caption is in the manner too. Now a few more elements more I think we should learn about the HTML5. Then we can go to the HTML forms and some other things. The multimedia and the form is left, so exactly we have to learn them too. So for now, if you remember, we just learned about the mark tag in the HTML, in the simple HTML, when we was just talking about the text styling. You can see that again. So basically this is the mark tag for just formatting the value. This is the simple paragraph but has a mark, or but this is the marked word in the paragraph. Whatever I talk, blah blah blah, this is not necessary to see the characters, just see the working, what it's done here. Oh sorry, save and refresh. As I say that we just worked on it. In this way you can see that this is the marked word in a paragraph. You can see this in HTML text styling again. Well, I'm just gonna go to teach you some more. Press enter. So now guys, we just talked about a lot of elements: the marking, the fig caption, the figure and the fig caption, the summary, the details, and the progress and the meter tag. Right now I'm just going to teach you about the WBR tag. Okay, do you know already about the BR tag? Sure, you must know exactly. If you just don't know about the BR tag, then relearn the course from the starting, because you just don't know about the very basic tag. Well, I'm just gonna teach you about the WBR. What is the difference between the BR and the WBR? The WBR means the word break, okay? It can break the word whenever need. So how to use that? For example, I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna create a div here. Okay, so I'm just gonna create a div here. Before creating, why not I just create the style tag, and here the new, or the div1. Okay, that's cool, the div1. And I'm gonna create the width for it, dth width, and I'm just putting the width as the 400 px, and the height I'm putting around 200 px. Great. And the background color I'm giving as the the silver. Okay, and the border I'm giving here around 1 px, solid, and the black. Perfect. Now save and go to the browser and refresh. Now I just, oh my god, I just didn't call this div1, so I need to call the div1. So I'm just calling this just after the last element here inside this div. Well, I'm just deleting this div because I just don't think that I'm just gonna use this one. So here I'm just creating the new div with the unique ID div1. Okay, now save and go to the browser and refresh. Now we just created this div, as you can see. So what I'm just doing here, I'm just simply typing, I'm just going to the lipsum.com, press enter, and I'm just gonna go inside that. It's going, and we got the text. I'm just gonna copy this one, the lorem ipsum whatever, and pasting there. Save and refresh the page. Well, before refreshing or doing anything, I'm just gonna close this one, because exactly we just don't need the lipsum anymore. So now you can see that. Well, the thing is, why all the text is not in the same line? Well, I'm gonna do something more. I'm just gonna remove the space there and there too. So save and refresh. Now you can see that the sed is not there anymore. Sed is not there. Now the illet, the text illet, what I'm just gonna do, removing this sign, and then, oh sorry, the T, and save. Now the illet is there, but when I just refresh, the illet is not there too. The illet is on the next line. Just why? However, you can see that there is a lot of space. If we divide this whole word, it can be there, but it is not, because you know that it's impossible in a simple HTML to break a word. So I just cannot break the word in this situation. It's not there, and basically just because of the length of this word, the whole word is on the next line. However, it just left a lot of space, blank space. And in the same way, if I just remove the text, if I just remove the space and refresh, now the space is more bigger, but however it's empty. But the browser cannot put this one there because the text is more big. So the solution is, if I use the WBR, so it will break when need. Okay, not every time, it will break only when need. I'm gonna put the WBR here, save and refresh. Okay, now I just put the WBR after the DD. Here is the WBR, so it just broke the word, and you can see that the next character are there on the next line. It means it's going perfect. But in the same way, if I just cut that and put that here and save and refresh, now nothing happened. However, I just put it this between the sit and emit. There is a sit and emit, and there is no line break. Or if I just cut this and put this there in the consecutor, refresh now, consecutor, whatever, it's on a place without any breaking. But if I just cut this WBR and put there around the CD or wherever, so there it needs, because you know that it's this, because of this word, there are a lot of space, blank space. So refresh now, it broke this sentence, this word actually. So this is the thing, the WBR is the possible line break, the word break basically, not the line break, the possible word break, and send the next data to the next line. For the more HTML5 elements, I'm just gonna go to the next class. I'll be teaching you the audio and video tags, basically the multimedia. So guys, stay tuned and goodbye. Take care.